blood in me. And so myself and my 7-year-old, can you hear me now? Yeah, myself and my 7-year-old daughter believe in dragons. So I just want to put that out there. If you're ever at the top of Cyfr, which is the second largest mountain in Wales, there is a dragon at the top. But dragons are profoundly shy, live in caves, they get a very bad rap, but we are, you know, a very cute group of dragons. I don't know what you're going to pitch. I'm very much looking forward to it. I profoundly believe in these kinds of exercises. Don't get too comfortable. I hope you don't feel too comfortable, right? No? You know why? Because you're sitting on the leading edge of how we're going to find solutions for the problems that we face. First of all, landscapes are where the solutions are going to have to be generated. Even if we perform the kinds of miracles in our energy economy, our transport economy, that we know we need to do, it's going to be in landscapes that we really plug the hole in how to decarbonize our economy by 2100. It's where the jobs and the nutrition and the health of our ecosystems is going to come from. So don't get too comfortable because you're sitting right on the edge. And secondly, when it comes to pitching, it's a very, very important discipline. I have a 9-year-old son. He participates in invention conventions. And it's very interesting with a 9-year-old trying to get them to get clarity of purpose so that they can pitch their invention in just 2 to 3 minutes. That discipline, what is the clarity of purpose, is profoundly important when you pitch. So exactly what is the problem that we're trying to address? Exactly what is the approach to the addressing of that problem? Who's your market? Who's your, why is this going to make sense from an investor perspective? Why is this going to make sense from a consumer perspective or a participant perspective or a user perspective? These kinds of disciplines are actually disciplines that serve you in whatever part of your life you will start following. It will be important if you are going to go into research. It will be important if you become a negotiator. It will be important if you are a decision maker. It will be very important if you actually sit on piles of money and make decisions about where investments are going. And so getting really good at this is something that you will find yourself using again and again and again and again and again. So I'm going to shut up just to say that this is one of the more interesting things that I'm going to be doing for the whole of the COP, and that I hope that you can take this experience back to wherever you come from and replicate it. We actually use this experience to train investment officers in the International Finance Corporation, which is the private sector arm of the World Bank Group. We used to use this kind of exercise for what we called sandboxes. So sandboxes were small amounts of money that we found within our budget, which we would just make available for any team that had any crazy idea that they could justify playing in a sandbox with. And you'd be surprised that from just like a couple of $1,000s in some cases, a really smart pitch about something that sounded wild actually has led to multi-million-dollar business lines for us and has leveraged hundreds, factors of sort of 1 to 40, 1 to 100 in terms of investment from other investors, not just ourselves. When I say investment, it can be anything, it can be programmatic. I'm not just talking about hardcore Wall Street investment. So we use this, I've used this, I've also used this as a youth leader, trying to get youth groups to focus on where they wanted their own youth programming to go. So this works, you're all going to be brilliant, don't be comfortable. If you are comfortable, you are not pitching at the right level, okay? If you are comfortable, you need to leave now, because we are dragons. Friendly, nice dragons, but nevertheless, dragons. Good luck.
Thanks very much.